Look at this. This is the camel spider. Now, over time, they have gained a highly fearsome reputation, especially from NATO troops in the past 2 decades in Afghanistan. Now, its strange looks, along with its bizarre behaviour, there's no wonder why this animal has gained a bad name for itself. But is it really as bad and fearsome as people make out? Have a go the way he's just crawling around. Look at that. You know, I've heard so many ridiculous rumours about these. About them, people waking up with no face, with no ears. They don't eat human flesh. They're not poisonous. They just hurt like hell when they bite. They do look bizarre, they can be quite aggressive. But for me, it's all about getting the lads out here to try and understand them a little bit and stop them killing them on sight when they really are fascinating looking creatures. So around this time of the year, it's a great time to be a grass snake. It's breeding season. Having said that, it's also a very dangerous time to be a grass snake. And if you can see here, this poor little guy has been absolutely munched on by a predator. And if I pick him up, it's still quite fresh. It's covered in maggot eggs and ants, and the whole part of his lower body and his head is completely chewed off. Could have been a bird, or it could have been a number of things, but I'm guessing it was something on the lines of a domesticated cat or a stoat, because if you look at these big puncture marks, that suggests canine's teeth. So, great time of the year to be a grass snake, also a deadly time if you're this poor little snake. A lot of people make this mistake of grabbing snakes just behind the base of the head around here, and that makes them really nervous. It's the equivalent of picking up you by the neck. You wouldn't like it. So you want to pick up a snake around about here, and you see how she's really calm? That's because I've not grabbed her around the head, or the base of her neck rather. And look at how stunning she is. And she absolutely stinks. You can see those like claws digging into my back. They're perfectly adapted for just scaling any eucalyptus trees. And he would have come in a house like this just because he can smell that bird in there. They've got a really acute sense of smell. And in that mouth, he'd be teeming with bacteria. So I really don't want to get bitten. I still can't believe there was 6 under one of my roofing mats. That's quite exciting. But again, they're solitary creatures. They're only congregating because it'd probably be an ideal place to give birth. Like this one, you can see how fat she is. I say she's ready to go at any time soon. So I'm going to gently put her back and let her get back to having some babies. I've had an absolutely great day. You know, British reptiles, a lot of people say why? Why are you into them? They're very important. They're part of our natural heritage. They've been on the planet much longer than we have as a species. And they're just beautiful, beautiful animals. So I've had a great day. It's as easy as that. Get yourselves out on a day like this and go and look for some.
Once you get almost directly behind her, we're gonna have to move quick. She's gonna roll. Try and wrap her up in it. Don't lock it off. Yeah, there you go.
With both jaws tied, Martin has to tape her mouth shut.
Give you some tape.
He's hoping his lasso knots don't fail him.
1 or 2 more wraps and you're done. That'll do. Beautiful.
God, that's hard work.
The female has been restrained, and once she's been tied safely to a tree in the shade, they can cautiously approach the nest. Martin and Robbie have spotters ready to wrangle the other 5 females, or the monster-sized male outboard if or when they attack.
I don't know where they are, and I think it's that fear in the back of my mind. I've got to concentrate on what I'm doing, but then a crocodile could just come up any of these banks and grab me.
Oh, that's one of the eggs.
Look at that.
It's a beautiful sight, isn't it?
It's amazing. How many people back home can say they've done this?
Getting those eggs out of the nest was an unreal experience. I mean, it's just beyond my mind how something so small can end up so big. I felt like I was on the scene of Jurassic Park dusting the eggs.
Oh, wow.